Another day, boys. Just did legs at the gym. Fucking tired. Ordered some food right now. And today we got CPI, boys, so let's get it. Some clean food, you know what I'm saying? Keep it light. No fried chicken, unfortunately. It's not a big portion yet, but I don't want to eat too much and then be sloppy on the work, you know what I'm saying? Rather just go heavier on dinner. Boys, we might be having a setup right now on EU. As you can see, I didn't place myself there. I'm just having the position ready. I gotta hurry up to calculate my lot size, but as you can see, we're coming to this efficiency. We have equal lows underneath on the black line. We have this trend line. We swept Asia once, and I'm wanted to do it twice, because this you can also see it's a fake breaker structure, and right now this big buy to sell just indicates me manipulation, and I'm gonna place myself in this fresh breaker structure if we get it. Of course, I already told the guys in the premium group about this. As you can see, I also predicted this move up. That price was taking the trap, and right now it's a matter of positioning ourselves. Okay, boys, I don't usually like these because it's London session. My play out already given the signal right here to the guys, so let's see. The price keeps going up, and I might be looking at GU right now because GU is doing the trap right now, and EU it's already been running a lot, so it might actually be better just to go based off smart money trap cycle. Yo, boys, so right now we end up taking this. It's going massively down, but also making this wick might be dangerous. It's a risky one, but lower time frame it looks good because it might do a smart money trap cycle. Because this was a trap, this will become a trap. And I've also, of course, sent this trade to the guys, not at the moment, but beforehand. But it's just that we have to readjust our stop loss. But hey, whatever happens in this trade happens, and I don't care, bro. It's going negative right now, but I don't care. Either way, I'm gonna go out of this and go to the pool and chill out. And my plan is not to make money, it's just to execute. It's just to execute on what I see that's based on my strategy. And this on lower time frames is risky, but it's based on my strategy, so I gotta take it. I can't just see it, not take it, and then cry because I didn't take it and it was a TP. I gotta follow the plan. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Boys, the trade is finally over. But it wasn't a stop loss. It wasn't a stop loss. It was a break even. I'm about to show y'all. But it's just to say that once you place yourself between your entry and stop loss, price might do whatever. It might go crazy, might go sideways. But as long as you're not stopped out stop loss, this trade still remains valid. Remember, you put your stop loss there. So there's a reason why you put your stop loss there. Right? Just keep it there. Okay? Because this trade was a roller coaster. It was hard emotionally if you were taking this as a signal, for example. Trusting this guy right here. But end up break even. I do get a lot of break evens, and they're better than losses. So, breakdown of the trade real quick. As you can see, roller coaster of a trade. And as you can see by the lower time frames, it was a trade where I just wanted the smart money trap cycle to be executed. All right, because this was a trap, this would have become a trap, and that's on just lower time frames. And because we had the previous daily low getting swept, all right here, and then as that got swept, we had another sweep that this was for Asia high, all right, 7 a.m. There's nothing, so I would still consider it Asia high. Then we got Frankfurt taking that, making a downwards move, breaking this structure, making a fake breaker structure, and now the big impulse up just tells me this was a manipulation as well, a buy in order to sell, because the first breaker structure is always a manipulation. All right, so as we got that, I placed myself on the 1 minute time frame, and on the 1 minute, like, the structure is here, but I'm obviously not going to put myself break even as soon as we like 0.3R to the profit target. So I look for some other structure, and we got this. So this is an inducement you can find on the 5 minute, because in case I'm completely wrong and this is protected, price would still need to come here to take this liquidity from this inducement, come to this imbalance, and then go higher, which it might happen right now, because you can see our price is going higher. We're about we're gonna end London right now. We're about to end the New York trap timing, and New York trap timing, by the name, likes to give traps or trap people right here that placing themselves on the London. But we also got CPI, so I'm pretty sure CPI will come to take some liquidity and possibly take this one. I called out this trade on the premium channel, and yeah, as you can see, break even, we detailed it all the way, and break even is definitely better than a loss. So don't break yourself just because it was a break even. Have the expectation it's going to be already a loss. And as you can see, like, it's a roller coaster of a trade, and you can't just have expectations. The best expectation is that you can have it's that it's going to be a loss, and as you can clearly see, it's going to be a stop loss right now. But yeah, because as soon as it does this, it looks good, then it looks super bad, then it looks super good, then it looks super bad, then it looks very good as well. It's going to be a roller coaster of emotions, and the best you can always do is expect a stop loss. All right, as soon as I put myself break even, I knew there was a chance the price might go up to my entry to come mitigate the order block, which it hadn't done. Then it did with this candle right here, and then it went back down. At that point, I thought, well, at this point, I got to stop out break even. Then the price come back here. Well, maybe it's a break even now. It's going to be a TP. But as you can see, I saved myself. And most times than not, when I get stopped out break even, I also would have get stopped out stop loss if I had my stop loss still there. So it's a matter of following your plan. We followed it. This was a risky trade before because it was super internal. The lower time frames look super good, but higher time frames will always tell the bigger story. And the bigger story is that this is inducement. It's also equal high, and it looks too basic to be a smart money trap as well. All right, so I think SCPI will definitely run this up, maybe, and it's got enough pips to do it. But you can also expect a reaction from it. Just because it's a trap doesn't mean it won't do a reaction to trap even more people. So it could definitely do this and then go higher. So that reaction was what I was expecting for. And yesterday on New York, we had exactly that. We had a major liquidity right here, but you could have done the smart money trap cycle right here that I didn't do because it was too risky, because we're just uh, under the major liquidity and we would have been trading against it. But you can see we break this to then trap everyone that was placing themselves around here. And because this was a trap, this became a trap and price went a bit lower. So right now everything looks all right for it to go up, maybe. Let's just await CPI, see what it does, and possibly we can get another position in. Boys, this is what I mean when I say, like, Thailand just does this, man. Who the fuck cares about a demo trade, about a challenge trade, or a funded account? Like, and I just jump in the pool and life's good, bro. Think we're going up. Let's see if we're correct. U going up, the XY going down. Even though we took those out this liquidity, there's this major one just above. Let's see. 1 minute, no, 5 seconds until CPI. Boom, boom, boom. Bit of a delay. Okay. Yeah, a bit of a weak one, but it's definitely going to those highs. Kind of predictable, even though it's super weak for news. Super weak for CPI. Only 25 pips. As of the XY, we're almost coming to that liquidity as well. The major liquidity that we're seeing. Boom. And guys, if we don't take it during news, maybe it's even better. Maybe it's even better because we get to trade while markets are more calmer. And if they're more calm, then we can maybe get a short later on. Like What I was thinking as the news were going to be a massive shoot up and then a two move news where you have like the secondary move to the downside immediately. But because it's going slow, maybe we can get a move, a trade as soon as we trade this. Because if it were a two move news, we would have gotten the move up and the move down like instantly in the same minute or so. So yeah, it's weak, but at least like London ran and a bit of New York ran, so we're close to hitting major liquidities. So as soon as this gets taken, I'll be looking for possible short positions. Yeah, what I was saying about gold, this is exactly the same. Like fake breaker structure, and now everybody is gonna be looking at this to short here because we do this fake breaker structure right here as well. It's too many highs caught up together. If this order block fails, which you will, because the price is already too close to it, it might take it it might take it, and then because it was a smart money trap, it might give you some reverse to the downside. But then we have like more equal highs cut up together, more resistance for people to come to short here, and price is just gonna go up, and then maybe it's gonna go lower, and then maybe continue up, whatever, or maybe even take this out because if we go from one liquid to another, everything's possible. But yeah, all-time highs are coming for sure, unless we give out some reaction from this and we come to these levels. And if we do, then just buy from here, I guess. Yeah, no problems. Thank you guys for joining. Let's see if we can get some trades later. It's late as fuck, and we just took another loss, but it's okay. It is what it is. After that massive, great month of March, I mean, you should expect some losers coming after a winning streak, alright? They're always at the door. You never stop losing, alright? You don't have a 100% win rate. And I'm glad that people understand that. And so today, we have actually had two trades, which doesn't happen often. But first trade was a break even, this one was a stop loss. And even though this one was way better of a trade than the previous one, this one was the one that ended in stop loss. So anything can happen, you just have to think in probabilities, alright? But yeah, this was expected to be a London close, and I'll break it down in charts for you tomorrow, because right now I couldn't care less. See how motherfuckers. Yo, people, unfortunate position last night. It is what it is, though. We don't have 100% win rate, so let's expect some losses in a way. And the position was, I was distracted with work, so I only saw this kind of at the moment, kind of right here. And so I decided to go for a double breaker structure. You see how these candles went down, then went up, and I decided to position myself as soon as it broke this one. And it was the type of like positions where it's so sad that just price tags you in and then goes the opposite way. So yeah, the main reason for this trade was that we were sweeping major liquidity, and I was wanting for this, waiting for this smart money trap cycle. We could have even have a trap trade here. Maybe we would end up in break even, or maybe not even, because yeah, the stop loss was too big. Maybe if there was something right here with 15 pips and 3R, we could have gotten this. We could have gotten this because this is the same thing. Sweep of major liquidity, does one sweep, gives off some reaction, does another with a massive buy to sell. This was the CPI most definitely. I just don't like to short afterwards, and then price came down. I was looking at the EU at the moment. I was hoping for EU to break major liquidities above. That's why I wasn't thinking about EU. But maybe we could have had a trade here because you had this cycle right here, kinda. But then this one obviously looked better. Another position where we could have had is that because here there wasn't no structure here on these candles, that was only like this structure, but this structure, 36 pips, not taking that. So I'll refine it to this because it was already London close and we already swept New York highs. So I just thought myself price can easily just go down from here, slow and steady. But then price went back up, and the best position in this case, but I didn't want to force it because we already had two positions in a day, and having another one would be too much. And either way, it wouldn't work. Probably be another stop loss or a break even, because here we could have placed ourselves right here. Maybe 25 pips, I would reduce it to this. Maybe have it as 16, 18. And we could have gotten a TP. We could have gotten a TP maybe. But I don't know if I would place my. No. I'm bugging. Yeah, it's a break even. It's a break even. Would have been a break even this one, and I don't know if it would be a loss because the main breaker structure would be this one. So maybe it would be even a loss. So that's good that we didn't try. Again, I told y'all last night that because EU and GU are massive going up, everyone is looking to short, and we don't want to be with the majority because the majority of traders lose. So we just want to do the opposite. But to do the opposite, we need some pullbacks, we need some kind of structure to go based off too long. Okay, and so far there hasn't been nothing. And yeah, we'll try to look for some, unless we gotta try to call in the tops. But at least with traps like this, okay? It didn't work, but it is what it is. We don't win them all. You see how we swept this equal highs. In the lower time frame, it looks beautiful, but in the higher time frame, price wants to go higher. Price wanted to not only take this investment, but take this investment as well. And who knows if we don't go for this one as well, because we go from one liquidity to another, and right now possibly to another. That's for GU, and for EU, we also have an efficiency above that I think we're going to target, because everyone is looking to call the tops. And if everyone's trying to do that, then price is just going to continue to go up without stopping, right? As soon as those people can eventually call in the tops, but at that time they already lost 5%, 10% with all the shorts, where it would have been way better to just buy when they had the opportunity. But we didn't have much buying positions here available. But if we do find something, then maybe, like here, this would have been super risky. Maybe if we take out this, and then because I'm expecting this to become a trap and this to be the fake breaker structure, maybe I could expect price to do this, and then if I want to short, maybe I could do that. But yeah, super risky right here, because it can also come here, and it can also break Asia lows, and this can also be the top of the top, and you're trying to long it after a massive run. But yeah, it's things that we gotta wait and see, adapt to what price tells us and shows us. And yeah, I'll see you on the live markets, boys.